Hollis Idabor is a transformational leadership and sales consultant with a passion for empowering individuals and organizations. He is the creative director of 𝘧𝘭𝘢𝘵𝘪𝘱𝑴, chief growth officer at 𝘬𝑭𝘧𝑭𝘭𝘪 and an author. He has won multiple awards and is actively involved in various programs and organizations focused on youth development. Hollis is a visionary leader dedicated to inspiring and impacting generations globally. He hails from Delta State, Nigeria. Join us as we make welcome Mr. Hollis Idabor to the Gifted TV show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you're seeing this. You're welcome to another episode of the Gifted TV show. 𝘧𝘶𝘢𝘭𝘪𝘵𝘪𝘱𝴴 is your host, and I am Florence. I am your co-host. And guess what? Today I have an amazing person on set with me. Woman on fire. Somebody shout fire.
Fire.
So he's a very energetic and a very amazing person, and I'm super excited that he was able to grant this interview because it was a spontaneous interview, and I'm super excited to have him here. So introduce yourself to us, Mr. Hollis. Who are you? And what do you do?
Okay, good afternoon, good morning. Where you're watching this video from?
Yeah.
My name is Hollis Idabor.
Okay.
I'm a research consultant, leadership and sales coach.
Okay.
I'm the chief growth officer of 𝘬𝑭𝘧𝑭𝘭𝘪𝘵𝘪𝘱𝴴. 𝘬𝑭𝘧𝑭𝘭𝘪𝘵𝘪𝘱𝴴 is the Pan-African app that connects Africans around the world. I'm the CEO of 𝘧𝘭𝘢𝘵𝘪𝘍𝑴. 𝘧𝘭𝘢𝘵𝘪𝘱𝴴 is a company that has subsidiary brands like 𝘧𝘭𝘢𝑃roduction, we do into movies, and 𝘧𝘭𝘢𝘵𝑎, that's the sister marketing company. So these are the basically.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. So I'm thinking where should we start from?
Well,
From leadership.
okay, that's fine.
All right. So looking at you, everybody can tell that this person is a professional person. Right?
Sure.
So now, basically, for you, why did you venture into coaching, leadership, consulting, and all of that?
Okay, I think first of all, whatever I do, the goal is to transform life and inspire generations. I believe that life is about duration, but legacy is about donation. Life is about duration, but legacy is about donation. It's about how much you can give the world, how much you can impact the world. Your existence should not just be, you shouldn't just live, you shouldn't just exist, you should live. That your existence should be less life. That people will say, look at, let's say Mandela, when Shakespeare died over 408 years ago, we still talk about him every single year. Your children will still read his books, change them. So I believe so much that for me to change the world, I need to take the lead. So wherever I am, I don't just wait to be, humble yourself and God will raise you to leadership position. That's not me. I take the lead. Wherever I enter, I look at, okay, how can I feature in the leadership positions? How can I be part of this decision making? Because you cannot change things if you're not part of the system. So I don't just relax and wait for perfect time. The perfect time is the time you can take the step. So I believe that one thing that makes me go to leadership, because if I want to change anything, I have to take the lead.
Exactly.
That's why.
All right. So one of the things that inspired me about you was there was a time that you held a conference.
Yeah.
I think to about 50 countries or
Yeah,
I forgot it, right?
I think that should be. We had 25 speakers from 30 countries.
Exactly, because I was part of the
Volunteers.
I was in the group and I learned so much. Like, what was your inspiration for that? Because it took so much to pull that.
That's correct. Yeah. So one of the things that inspired me for that is the fact that in 2019 God said to me that you are a global figure. What you have kept inside of you is too much. You just remain local, and that's how the doors of global doors came about. From 2019 we had international conference. I don't know if you remember. International conference starts where we had 7 speakers from 7 countries. So in 2022, I said, now I have built connection with leaders in over 50 countries. Why not pull that crowd out? Because when you are telling people that I have connection over 50 countries, they may not believe. You get. So I had some of my friends, industry experts from over 25 countries. We came together to talk about leadership, about the future, about a lot of things that that leaders need. Because I believe so much that your value should be borderless. What you have in you can transcend beyond the location. Okay, it's important that you can. Your value is borderless. there's no limit to what God has given to you. So create capacity to spread that wings. So I just say about doing a conference that would have these persons from different nations come to share, because what's happening in Nigeria now is different from other countries. So when we have different speakers from different countries, they can share what's it called, the advantage of this nation. So you that want to penetrate the global system, you have a foresight of what it is in this continent or this nation. So that was one of the reasons.
So growing up, what was your inspiration? Have you always been like this? Growing up,
okay.
I'm asking because there's a lot of young people who are actually confused. They don't know. Even not just young people, even those in their 30s, 40s, they don't have this complex. Your confidence is just, let me not say intimidating, but your confidence is top notch. So have you always been this growing up, or something at a point in your life, something happened that sparked the fire?
Okay, I was born into the family of Reverend David Idabor and Apostle Idabor. So my parents were ministers, and my father was my first mentor. As at 9-10 years, they would say, "Come and speak to me as the President of America."
Wow.
So we've always had that training to speak. This is why I can speak in front of anybody. The confidence is inbuilt. It's inbuilt. So from 10 years, I've always trained myself. There was a time whereby I had to practice for 6 months in front of mirror. Wow. Because I was not an extrovert or anything like that. I was more of an introvert. I can barely speak in public. Like I'm always shy or scared. Oh, how people perceive what I'm saying? How would they do this? I'm concerned about the people. But that time I told myself, let me break out. So that's what. So it's from long time. It's not today. This has, for every progress, there's a process.
Yeah.
If you miss the process, you miss the progress. You get the progress of every product in this process. So one thing I've always thought is that even much more than this stage, I've always pictured the future. I want to feature in the future. Because if you don't know the picture of your future, you can't feature in that future.
Yeah.
It is the picture of the future that gives you that drive. If you are going to a place that's quite far, because it's quite far, you want to move earlier, right? So the picture of your future is a driving force that propels you to take actions. Did you get what I'm saying? So I've always had this picture from a very tender age of who I want to be.
Wow.
I want to be a model to nations, to young leaders. So I've always had this picture. So whatever I do today is one thing that drives me is the picture of my future. I have seen not today, long time ago, years before now. So some things I do, it's not because of now. I've seen them. I know where I'll be next 10 years. I'm not exaggerating. I know where I'll be next 10 years. Because everything is all planned.
Wow. So now, why are you called Woman on Fire?
Okay, Woman on Fire. Did I want to talk about that?
Most times, I even like your name just.
Yeah.
I just remember Woman on Fire. That comes to mind. So why that name?
Okay. I think most time before now when I speak, people say your word comes like fire. It sparks my heart. Whenever I speak to people, they don't just hear. It goes to the heart of man. And so people keep telling me that your words sound like fire in my heart. So I just came about the name One Man on Fire, because my words are not just main words. They are words that carry fire, that will pierce and that will burn to ashes whatever that is in that share. Every share of limitation, whenever you come across me and I speak to you, it's broken. I'm not just speaking main words. My words carry power and fire. So that's why I call myself Woman on Fire, and that name has been going so.
Because I'm really on fire.
Yeah, on fire.
I just listen now, like, whenever I come across your video.
Okay. So,
hey, this guy getting all this energy, like the audacity, the energy, the confidence, or like, wow, this is a whole package you want.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's talk about the you mentioned our app.
Yeah, our social app.
So tell us more about it.
Okay, like I said before, that the likes of Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these apps are American-based apps. That and Africa has a very large population of young persons. It says that 60% of Africans are between the age of less than 25. So we have a large amount of young people who are the major users of these apps, and yet Africans benefit little or nothing from these revenues. You get? So we have an app that is concerned about Africans. We want to shaping and build that African heritage. The likes of homosexual, lesbianism, the gay, and so on and so forth, we all see today. Even the porn was pushed by the Western media. It's alien to us as Africans. We don't know all of these things. Cross-dressing, all these things are alien to us as Africans. So, but we get to know about this things through media. So, at Africa, this is not what we represent. So, What Social App is an app that wants to build that African heritage, wants to establish the African norm in the mind of the people. And not just that, What Social App is so amazing. That's a marketplace for you to sell your products, to showcase your services. There's a music hub. You can listen to music while you chat on the app. It has a currency where you can use in purchasing products in your marketplace. And each time you make a post, you come online, make a post, make a comment, you get OR points. And those points can be converted into dollars and you get paid using the app. Chatting with friends, family, you can make money in OR Social App. I didn't believe until I saw it. I'm part of the company today. I came in as a user. You get? So I told myself that I can't just be a user. I need to be part of this company because the message needs to be driven. People need to get to know about our social app and start leveraging the app. This is the best time. Currently, I speak, we're in 105 nations already. I have traveled across. I was in Lagos recently because of our social app. Where it's concerned about every user. It's family friendly. You are a child, you are a young person, you are a father, you are a mother, you are a youth. It's an app for everyone. It's an app for everyone.
Well, talk about your second company.
Okay, 𝘧𝘶𝘢𝘭𝘪𝘵. Like I said before, now it has a movie production because I act a lot. I act professionally. So I thought when I went to Scavengers, I noticed that movie or film production in Jos is not really what it is because of some crisis that happened in Jos. So I thought about the fact that grassroots actors in Jos are not really getting that opportunity to act in big productions.
Yeah.
Even when big production come around to do use as a location, you don't get to use these grassroots actors. So in Jos, grassroots actors are not really thriving. So I thought about, but let's create a sister production. I started when I was in service.
Wow.
And as I speak currently, working on our first project. It's called 𝘧𝘶𝘢𝘭𝘪𝘵.
Well, I think I saw something like that. Okay, wow. Something like that online talking about.
Yes. So 𝘧𝘶𝘢𝘭𝘪𝘵 is a movie that will be painting the entire picture of what service is all about. Because I went through service, and all I heard in service that buy white and white, mommy food is not good. We have a wrong picture of what service is all about.
Wow.
So people that want to go for service get no picture about service until even after service. That is why, as a matter of fact, most people leave NYC confused and then they came in because for that 1 year you are relaxed like, oh, I'm getting Alawi and all of things going, but everything just going. You get? So, but 𝘧𝘶𝘢𝘭𝘪𝘵 production is launching out a movie 𝘧𝘧𝘠𝘭𝘪𝘵 that will paint a picture of what service is all about, and it's a movie for everyone, be it positive coming back, existing coming back, and even those that have even served. A lot to happen that 𝘧𝘧𝘠𝘭𝘪𝘵. A lot to happen. And there's nothing like that that's currently existing. There's no movie that I know about. I don't know if you know anyone that has that perfectly paints the picture of service here. I don't think there's anyone. So 𝘧𝘧𝘠𝘭𝘪𝘵 is a movie that everyone needs to watch. And it's coming out. We have got a lot of sponsorship and partnership with big brands, and we're also open to partner with other brands. If you see light in the vision. Yeah, thank you.
This is amazing so far.
Thank you very much.
So one more question I need to ask before I go.
Go ahead.
So what will you tell a young person listening to this interview who wants to chase their dream, but they have this feeling of inferiority complex? Say, oh, this person is my mate, this is already big, doing so much. How do I start? You know that. So what will be your word to them?
I'll say first of all is discover what God wants you to be. Vision is the picture of the vision. Know your lane. For every man there's a place. The fish has a place, which is the water. The bird have a place, which is the air. So every man has a place. Discover your place. You cannot thrive or you cannot grow until you find your place. If birds stay in water, they will die. So if you are outside your place of relevance, you cannot shine. So one thing I will take up most times is discover your place. In your place, you will find ease. You see birds flying without effort, with ease. So one thing I will take young people is that find your place. What connect with you? What you like to do? What align with you? You get, find your place, have a vision, then pursue it. Don't look at, be in your lane. Don't say someone has gone behind of you. Just do your thing. And I will say very much, you don't chase dream.
Yeah.
You position yourself for dream. You position yourself for dream, because if you have a picture of the future, this is who I want to be. What you are meant to do is build capacity. You want to become global, and there's a lot of things you've not even known. So as I will tell young person, please develop yourself. The best investment is on yourself. Now you are young, this is the best time to build yourself. Me, you see, I spent a lot, hundreds of thousands investing in myself, because so please out there, invest in yourself, have a vision, find your place, and regardless of how the journey is, it's not be smooth, it's not be all rosy and this thing. Keep going, just keep going. Have a mentor, someone that is living your future already, because someone that is living your future, because it's more easier when you have an example, you have a model to follow. So many young persons are so ignorant and so proud. They don't understand the value of mentors. Mentors are ladders. Mentors are feathers. They give you feathers to. Mentors are like fathers. They give you feathers to fly. So you don't beg for feathers. You earn feathers. You don't beg for mentor. Don't beg me to mentor you. You don't beg for mentorship. You earn it. You earn in service. Service is the ladder to stardom. If you want to go fast, serve. I am the product of service. When I was launching my movie, my mentor, Stephen K, sent me a camera of $2,000. Wow. So when you have served men, people will serve you. So as young persons, I tell you most times, serve. I'm a product of service. Service will open doors for you. Service, sacrifice. Pay the sacrifice now. Can I tell you that sacrifice is the key? Honestly, sacrifice is very important. Sacrifice that sleep now. Have a mentor, have a vision, find your place, pay sacrifice, serve. And the road will not be rosy ultimately. But regardless of what it is, let the picture of the future in your heart keep you going. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to also commend your work you do online. I've been following Gifted Show, and I think you are doing really well.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That's a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this interview, and I hope you learned so much. Please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our other streaming platforms if you have not, and make sure you share this video with somebody you know. And if you're watching this video, you've not subscribed, you are wrong. Please subscribe. All right. So till we meet in another episode of the Gifted TV Show. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.